Hi, welcome to the attic. At this episode, going to have a look at this iPhone. It's an iPhone 7. It's cracked screen. The ear speaker don't work. So we're going to crack this open and replace what's broken, and hopefully it works. Come join me. Here we go. We have the phone. A special tool to remove the screen from the phone, and of course this special toolkit. As maybe someone knows, we need to remove these two screws and to remove the screen. But those two screws, they are special. It's not. It looks like Torx, but it is not. Wrong. That one, maybe. Really looks like it.
No, no. Hey.
You're supposed to be switched off. Let's see. Yeah. Switch off. iPhone 7 is waterproof. So if this one has not been opened before, it has a waterproof seal between the case and the screen. What I'm going to do is to try to open first. So we do like that, and we. Does it open at all? No movement. Okay. Then the seal is still intact. What to do about that? There are someone always using a kind of tube which they heat up in the microwave. I don't have that kind of tube. I have a hot air gun. We're going to try with this one. Let's see if it works. It's going to be noisy. Let's try it like that. Good and warm. And there. Let's see. work perfectly. Now we're going to pull down a little. There. And I'm going to open it like a book. See, seal, sticky.
Put something there.
Keep screen up a little. And we need, let's see, we need to remove those. And those is also, I don't know if you see it. It is not Philips. But I do have sorry, does this fit? No, it does not. We need to remove those. As you see, those 4 screws is keeping that plate on the board, and this wire is connected to the main board from the screen. So we need to remove those, and we also need to remove those, which connect this cable from the board. That one is ordinary Philips. That one is not. I need to take a search for some tools. Here's something funny happened with the sound. Of course, I forgot to switch on the microphone. So this is going to be a voiceover. As you see, I got me a screwdriver. I did not have any at home, so I had to get out to buy me one. But of course, those screwdrivers are not sell one by one, so I had to buy the whole set. So now I have double from many of those screwdrivers, but that's okay. And here we go. We are removing those screws, and as you see, this screwdriver is magnetic. That is in many cases cool and nice, but as you see here, not that cool. So I have a little issue with all these screws always want to follow me back. Like that, sorted and okay. And I tried to explain that the screwdriver was magnetic, and it is okay to have a magnetic screwdriver when you are going to put small screws back, but in this case it was a little nightmare. Now we're going to remove this cover. Then we have these contacts. I have this plastic tool to flip up these contacts one at a time. Carefully, I do not want to destroy anything. Next is to remove this cover, which hides up the connector for the camera and the ear speaker. It is ordinary Philips it's kind of difficult to remove the screws and be able to let you see it all. So I have to excuse my hand in the way. It's done in a few seconds, like that. I'm going to use this special tool to clip off the contacts like that. Then the screen is free. As you see, this rubber thing, that's gasket. That's a waterproofing for the phone. And at this moment, that gasket is destroyed. So when we put together this phone without to renew this gasket, it's not waterproof anymore. This is the parts going to be replaced. This is the ear speaker. And we have a new screen. All parts we're going to replace on the phone is on the screen. So we're going to put aside the phone and focus on the screen. On top of the screen, right there is both the camera and this ear speaker. We're going to remove this cover to get to these connections for this ear speaker. And the screws here is Phillips. And there we got the ear speaker. That was probably the easiest part. Next to do is to remove this wiring for the head speaker and for the camera. The wiring is glued to the screen, so it is a little complicated to get it off. Need to use some gentle force. I use this metal spattle and try to remove the wiring from the screen. Carefully. I do not want to destroy this wiring. And there the wiring is free. I'm sorry my head has been partly in the way, but it was kind of difficult to both do the job and make a video from it, because I really need to see. And next issue is this home button. Obviously, it's more to remove. Start with this special screws for iPhone 7. It is a cover for the wiring and connectors for the home button. The wiring for the home button was connected to a flexible wire on the screen, so it was a little tricky to disconnect. Next to remove was this metal cover on the back of the screen. It was screwed together with the screen with these special iPhone 7 screws. I was struggling a little to remove this cover until I realized that it was the wiring for the screen which was glued to this cover. And when I carefully removed those wiring, I had this cover free. From here I continue to remove this home button. Carefully. Now with this home button free, we can dispose this cracked screen and start assembling the new one. The first thing to do is to place this home button. In front of the screen it is a protection plastic. Remove a little from that and place it back again. I place the contacts for the home button and start to remove this plastic protection film from the screen. I prepare to put back the cover for the screen. Next is this cover for the home button. A little tricky to find out exactly the direction. With the home button in place, it is about time to take a look at this ear speaker and camera. It's going to be a little challenging. With the camera in place, it is about time to mount this ear speaker. It's going to be below that wiring, and on top of this is going to be this cover to keep it all down and in place. Next is to remove this old gasket and replace it with a new one. I have to make sure to I'm unsure it is impossible to remove everything, but as much as even possible is needed to remove. Now the old gasket is gone and a new is on the way in place. Wonder how this is going to be. Like that maybe? The gasket is in place and the final assembly is to be done. First we connect the connector for the wiring to the camera and the ear speaker. Next is the wires and connectors for the screen. And after every those connectors is in place, we screw back the covers. We close the phone and we screw back the two screws to lock the phone. And then start up. Yeah. Okay. I'm choosing Norwegian. It's easier. We did it. We made it work. That's kind of cool. Start to wonder if we're going to make a part of this channel to be like, would it fix? Can we fix it? So far I have fixed this Onkyo surround receiver. Now I fixed this iPhone7. What's going to be next? Well, I don't know yet. Maybe next episode will show. I'm sorry about this sound during the time I was fixing the phone. Next time I will make sure that the microphone is on. I hope this sound over works okay. As you understand, this video is come to its end. So I want to thank you all for watching, and for those who are new, click this like and subscribe. And if you also click this notification bell, then you'll get a notification next time a video is posted on this channel. So until next time, bye!